Hello guys and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Dream Debo and I am your Black Tourist. If today is your first time on my YouTube channel, I'd like to say welcome and please subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, I'd like to say thank you, keep following. Today I'm going to be speaking about something that is making me feel somehow emotional, but I'm going to take my time to express it because sometimes the way you channel your words could mean different things to different people. So today I'm going to take my time. I try as much as I can to convey my message in a way that I don't offend anyone. But I'm going to respectfully disagree with some social media influencers, YouTubers, vloggers, and bloggers, my colleagues. Today I'm going to disagree with them. And the topic is specifically around Africa and Africans living in Africa. Now, I see most of my fellow social media influencers and bloggers and vloggers talking about, Africa is the future. Do not leave Africa. Stay in Africa. Don't leave from here. You don't have to travel. You'll make it here. Don't do this. Don't do that. Do I personally believe Africa is the future? Yes, I do. Do I believe the future is now? No, I don't. Do I believe it's happening now in Africa? It's happening for Africans? No, I don't believe that. And I'm going to say why. Now, look around you. Every year you have thousands, if not millions of Africans graduating from university with different professional skills. Some of them having a second degree, some of them are masters, doctors, mechanics, engineers, and you name it, accountant. Do they have job for them? No, there's no job. They graduate and what do? They just wait around in hopes. Are they earning anything for themselves? Probably not. Most people are just hoping that things will get better for Africa. Most Africans living in Africa. How do I know? Because I have been in that position. It was only 5 years ago I left Africa. Matter of fact, 5 years ago when I left Africa, now that I've lived in Australia for 5 years, what I have made out of my life in 5 years, I couldn't do it in more than 30 years of my life. 30 years is not 30 days. And just because you are fortunate enough to make fortune out of Africa, you tell people don't leave Africa. Africa is the future. What is our government doing to help the people? Nothing. The only reason why Africa has not stood up and become the great continent it is today is because of bad governance and the mentality of our leaders and their inability to provide and protect the resources for Africans living in Africa. That's just the reason. Africa has got all the natural resources, everything the Western world needs to progress. Africa has it. But our people enjoying it? No, they're not. Is the government doing anything about it? No, the governments of Africa, they're just one excuse after another. And the people are actually suffering. In the morning, when day breaks in my country, for example, Liberia, where I come from, Liberia, when day breaks, the young people wake up, they just converge somewhere, and they're just having normal conversations from Monday to Sunday. They're just talking about different things, living in hopes. How can you tell someone who's lived Africa in the middle 20s or in the early 30s or late 30s, 40s, or even 50-year-old who has strived to learn and has a degree for themselves? How can you tell these people, don't leave Africa? Africa is the future. You don't have to go to the Western world. How can you tell them that? What are they benefiting? They're getting old. Are you realizing the fact that these people are deteriorating? When you call your friends on video calls in Africa, when you call your family members, when you look at their faces, even those that are about your age, and even sometimes you're older than them, don't you see that they look older than their age? Do you know what they're going through? I know exactly what it is because I was in that position 5 years ago, even though I was doing movie, and most of you on this channel, most of you who know me, thought he was doing good. No, I wasn't. I was doing cut and paste life. That's how I call it. I was living from hand to mouth. I couldn't even afford enough for myself. But then I had to, normally, in the entertainment industry is fake it till you make it. All of us was faking it. That's what we were doing. I had to, because that's what I could afford then. But imagine what has happened since I came overseas in the last 5 years. Not to boast, but I have done something reasonable that I can give myself a pat on the shoulder and say, hey, I am proud of me. So we need to tell these people, if you have an opportunity to leave Africa, to make meaning out of your life, please leave, move. Anywhere can be called home. Do I love Africa? Absolutely, that's my mother's land. Is Africa the greatest continent? Absolutely, it is. But and only but, our people need to wake up. We need to step up. You have YouTubers, you have vloggers, you have bloggers, you have social media influencers telling people, don't leave Africa, Africa is the future. Okay, let's agree you made it in Africa. Yeah, that's fine. But how many people are really making it in Africa? How many people are staying back home and making it? We need to be objective. We need to give people options. We need to allow people reason what they want to do. And you can't tell anyone where they're going to find their fortune. You never know. You never know. People need to explore. People need to expand in their thoughts and in their hustle and every other way, in every other spectrum of life. People need to explore. We can't keep subjecting them to staying here. I mean, don't leave Africa. Africa is the future. Africa is the future. I believe Africa is the future, no doubt. But now it's not the future. It's not working. People are suffering. People are dying. People have skills that they can use their hands to work. People have knowledge that they can work, but there's no opportunity given them to work in Africa. And then you look at the white man come to your land in Africa. They're working. The Westerners, they're doing well for themselves. They're making businesses. But guess what? They didn't come there with zero balance. They came there with something called initial capital. And they invested back in your continent. And then now they make meaning. They made fortune out of the initial capital. Now they got residual income. They're getting rich and rich. But ask yourself, Africans, do you even have the initial capital? The answer is no, you don't have the initial capital. Because first of all, let's talk about going to the bank for loan. In Africa, it is almost impossible because the bank is going to tell you they need something called collateral. Collateral could be houses depending on how much you want, valuable properties you need. Do you even have it? No. How can you tell a young man who is striving to bring a collateral? He has not even gotten his first job. He's graduated from university ever since. He has not even gotten his first job. And you tell him to go and bring collateral that was just to get him up and running, to start business for himself. He can't afford it. He cannot afford it. And then you tell him to go and bring collateral. How is that possible? That's not possible. Does he want to? Yes. But does he have it? No, he doesn't. He just doesn't have it. So he cannot afford it. At the end, he just subjects himself to abject poverty. He just live in worry. He just grieve every now and then. Then people wonder why people keep dying here and there. Small sickness take people. Sometimes it comes from the mind. The mind. It's hard. It's really horrible. Let's talk about even those that are working. Are they paid properly? No, they're underpaid. Labor is cheap. We can't avoid it. We have to say the truth on this channel. We have to say the truth. There's a tourism, travel, and culture blog, but in essence, we still need to say the truth if we see one. All right? Migrating sometimes is very necessary. You never know where you are going to meet your fortune. If you can't make it in Africa, you have means of getting. Don't let anyone tell you don't leave Africa. Africa is the future. Yeah, you can come out, make meaning out of your life, make some money, invest in Africa, or invest wherever you are. It's as simple as that. You can do that for yourself and improve your life. Stop listening to social media influencers and all these so-called motivational speakers who tell you don't leave Africa, don't leave Africa. You have that mentality, I'll make it here. I'm not leaving it from here. That's a very self-contained notion. And it's not going to expand you in any way, shape, or form. You can't conform to that thoughts and that ideology of Africa is the future, I'm not going to leave. Wake up, people, wake up. In saying that, this just prompted me to do something for you watching this video. It has prompted me to do something for you. If you're thinking about traveling, every country from now on, every country I travel to, I will speak to a migration lawyer. Listen to me, a migration lawyer in that country, and see how we can come up and see how they can explain on how you can actually leave Africa. I know some people get small cash, they want to leave Africa, but they really don't know where to start from. Some people even believe that to come to a particular country, Australia for example, you need family member. No, it's not like that. You can be on visiting visa, you can come on work visa, which is skilled visa, you can come on partner visa, you can come on tourist visa. There's a lot of visas option open, and I will speak to a migration lawyer. I've already booked an appointment with one of them, a very, very seasoned migration lawyer, and he's willing. And I'll bring him on this channel. We'll have an exclusive interview, and we'll give you all the options on how you can come to Australia, beginning with Australia. And from there on, all the other countries I'm going to travel to, I will speak to a migration lawyer there, and I'll bring you on this channel just for you to know how you can travel. If you need to do it, do what you got to do, my brother, my sister. If you need to leave Africa, leave. Do me one favor whilst you're doing it. I'm doing you that favor. So you do me a favor of simply liking and sharing this video. Let's see if we can hit at least 200 more subscribers added to what we already got. 200 more subscribers. And trust me, I'll drop that video with the migration lawyer. I got the interview with them in a day or two from now, which I will do. I will hold on to the video until I see you do me the favor I'm doing for you by sharing and liking this video, subscribing, and let's hit 200 extra subscribers. Once you do that, I promise from my heart, I'm going to release the video here, and then you'll know how you can leave Africa. You don't need to have family anywhere to go there. There's a visa option, and it's legal. It's not illegal. It's legal. There's visa option for everyone. So please think outside the box. Stop allowing people telling you Africa is the future. I'm not going to leave. Don't leave Africa. Don't leave. Why are people leaving Africa? And listen to this. Most people who are leaving from overseas, going back Africa and telling you, Africa is the best. You know, if I knew, I wouldn't have left Africa. They're telling you stories. Guess what? They came back with fortune. Look around you. They got something small to start their life with. They got something small to invest and start enjoying their investment. Would they have been in the position they are if they didn't left Africa? Probably not. You and I know. Probably not. So don't let them tell you don't leave Africa just because they are not leaving Africa. Don't let them do that. Don't let them do that. Expand your thoughts, and I'm going to bring you that video. I will make it my business. I will make that my business. I will talk to a lawyer, migration lawyer, and I will put all the information you need on this channel. So if you need to leave, please leave Africa. Come out. Make meaning out of your life. I love you. My name is Dream Debo, your Black Tourist. Like and subscribe to this channel. Make sure you share the video. And please, comment down below. Tell me whatever you think. No, absolutely. I'm saying this again. Absolutely no comment is irritating. No comment is annoying. Even criticism, I take it. It put me on my feet to learn more. So please, comment down below what you think about my thoughts. I love you. God bless you. Bye-bye.